I'm Brenna Gibbons. Back in 2014, one Jones County resident came home to find two of her dogs shot and hung on a nearby fence. And now the man who's accused of doing that is running for Jones County judge, leaving residents in the area concerned.
I just couldn't even form a word. My husband was out of town and I wanted him to know.
In 2014, Kelly Davis lived in Merkel on 20 acres of land, just down the road from current Jones County judge candidate David Andrews.
Our dogs always stayed in a fenced area in the backyard. And that morning, at some point before I took the boys to school, I went out there and they weren't there.
After dropping her kids off at school, Davis began searching for her dogs.
I got back in the car and I started driving down the north direction. And just a little ways past our house, it kind of curved around to go back out to the highway. And that's where David lived, on that corner. And I was driving real slow because I'm looking for him. And as I was getting closer to his fence, it was a pipe fence, I started seeing something weird hanging.
And as she got closer, she realized they were her dogs, hanging by ropes around their necks.
I was terrified. I don't know. I was so scared. I lived out there for 10 years and never had a problem, but I was just terrified all of a sudden.
Now, Andrews is running for Jones County judge in the May 26th runoff election, sparking concern among residents who have heard Davis's story.
I had already missed the initial election by the time I found out he was running this time, and so thank goodness they're doing a runoff, so I can at least try to get the word out there to people, what kind of person he is, what his judgments are, what his lack of compassion.
And even all these years later, Davis says the memory still affects her.
I've teared up I don't know how many times. I mean, you relive it, when all this came back up, you just remember. I mean, it was traumatizing. It was so sad trying to, have to tell the kids.
We reached out to David Andrews for his side of the story, but have not yet heard back.
It was just horrible. I mean, it was just awful, all of it.